we do welcome to Realm Painters at the same time?
Sure. What?
3.
Okay. Rude.
Welcome to Realm Painters. And welcome to week 4 of Orktober.
It's November, though.
Welcome to a random challenge that just happens to be orc themed.
Yes. So with this challenge this week, we're gonna be painting or trying to paint Gaz and the Gnashtoof guy.
In 3 days, preferably.
Yeah, 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a long weekend, and we're totally not recording this after we finish this challenge. Not at all. You have no proof.
Never. No one will know.
No one will know. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything that happened, because this is not the future. What do you mean?
I haven't started yet.
Shut up. Hopefully we can get it done within the 3 days. I'm assuming that we can. There's a possibility that it was originally supposed to be a 2-day challenge, but
3 days fine.
3 days is fine.
Yeah.
But with that,
Like and subscribe.
yeah. Day 1. So today, what I did is I basically just painted Gaz himself, like the skin on the dude himself. If you're interested in knowing how I painted the skin the way that I did, like if you like the way it looks, we did do a tutorial at the very beginning of Orktober, all the way 5 weeks ago, and I think it turns out really, really good. I'm really enjoying how my recipe turned out to be for the orcs. I really like how it looks. I also painted the claw arm, which I think turned out really good. I've been using Vallejo paints a lot more with specifically this project, and I used the silver on the like blades of the claw itself, and it is blindingly bright. I am really excited to see what it looks like once I muddle it down with Agrax and Nuln Oil, but as of right now, it is earth-shatteringly bright. After I finished the claw arm, I then proceeded to work on the backpack a little bit. I didn't get too far into the backpack, and overall, day 1, I'm feeling very optimistic. I'm feeling very cheerful, very energized, very ready to continue painting. And so yeah, let's just continue to day 2.
So first thing I did for the project is to airbrush the Gnashtoof. I did a cool little gradient on the Gnashtoof itself, referencing off to the box art. I started off making the purples to the flesh tones, and I kind of fixed the dark parts on the top of the Gnashtoof. And I think it turned out pretty similar to the box art. Overall, though, I do really like how it turned out. But after all of the skin, I continue on with the Killaboss himself. I'm also doing his skin next. Also, if you want that tutorial on how to do the skin, we do have a video that we did a few weeks ago for orc skin. But after doing the skin for the orc, I just started doing all the leathery bits. It was kind of basically a similar process to what I did with the Vulture. I just kind of did anything I wanted to at the time. But overall, I think day 1 was pretty productive. I was able to get the Gnashtoof skin mostly done, at least airbrushed over, and also did some of the orc skin and all the leather. So I think day 2 will probably continue on with the smoothness of the project. So on to day 2, I went back and did more detailing on the Gnashtoof skin. I did mainly just little highlights on the wrinkles and the bumps that they have, just to get it more. So after painting all the skin, I then started with the shield itself. I did paint it separately from the model, just because I can get to the back of it as well. And painting that overall was a good time. I enjoy painting red in general, so it was pretty soothing, pretty decent time. Didn't have to think about think too hard about what colors to use since I've painted those shields before. Literally after that, I just had fun time painting all the flesh, because apparently this model has a ton of flesh on it. Just flesh, leather, all the good stuff. But other than that, for day 2, it was just painting along. Nothing too exciting happened. It was basically just really easy to do after doing the Vulture model from before. And after all that, now we can just do the base for day 3.
In day 2, I finished the backpack and did all of the wires and started on the gun arm. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I started to get burnt out a little bit. Just a little bit. It was... Gaz has way more detail than you give him credit. Every single little knickknack, he's got like things hanging off of his horns, he's got things hanging off of his things hanging off of his things. He's just covered in knickknacks that I didn't realize until I started painting him. I gotta be honest, it's getting less and less enjoyable to paint him. He's a very deceitfully complex model, but I'm liking how it's looking. I really like how the backpack turned out. It turned out really good. And I really like the claw arm. That also turned out really good. So we'll see what day 3, what I can get accomplished. The challenge ends on day 3, and I'm really hoping I can finish it. I think I can. There's just the base and the gun arm and all of that shenanigans. But let's see. Alright, day 3. I finished the gun arm, and I have finished the sheer abundance of knickknacks, including the horns, the hangy bits, the red doohickeys that are kind of just nailed onto him. I've done it all. He himself is complete, and I have the base. I didn't actually record painting the base because at that point I had really just kind of reached my limit. I just wanted to get him done. So I spent about an hour painting all of the stuff on the base, and then I used some dust, pigment dust specifically, and really dustified the base. And I think the final product looks really good. You'll see a spinny here in just a second, but I'm really happy with how it ended up turning out. The process may have been a little less than enjoyable, but the final product, at least in my opinion, is pretty good. Let me know what you guys think.
So on to day 3, I literally did just the base. I started off how I usually do it, where I just, I did the texture and then I base painted it. I also included the resin puddle like the Vulture, just because I thought that area where his foot was would just be a good place to put a puddle. And I think it turned out really good. One thing though was when I was doing the project, I had to find some more birch tree seeds because I didn't collect a lot for my last project, so I didn't have any on me at the time. But unfortunately, when I needed them for that specific day, it was raining out, so I couldn't really pick any. However, on our doormat in our entryway, I noticed that there were birch seeds. So I'm like, I guess I'll use those. So luckily, that was really easy. I didn't have to go out of the house, so it was not bad. But overall, I think the model turned out really nice. I think him and my last model, them sitting next to each other, they look really good next to each other. And I'm very excited to paint the rest of them and see how they all look as one big army. But I guess now all we need to do is see the final result. Well, that was a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a challenge. I certainly felt at the beginning really optimistic. I got a lot done day one. And then I got really kind of just done with the big boy himself. I kind of sped run towards the end of the challenge. Day 3 was a lot of just, I kept on finding stuff to paint. And that's the main thing that I have like negative for this challenge, is it just, the more I painted, the further and further it felt I was to completing Gaz. But I mean, you seemed to have fun.
Yeah, I feel like it was definitely a bit different for me because it was basically like painting the Vulture that I've done, a couple weeks ago. So it's kind of like the same recipe, but different cuisine. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so I had a pretty smooth time. It just took longer than 2 days. I don't know why we always think we can do it on time.
I don't know. But speaking of doing a challenge within 2 days, I have an idea for a next challenge that we can try and maybe do whenever we get the boxes.
2 days?
It's probably going to be a week challenge if I'm being fair to us.
Yeah, I mean, one model took 3 days for us.
Yeah, but those are like Gaz and a big boss guy. And they have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
The Crux Terminatus box. Sheridan and I both have a Space Marine army and a Space Marine challenge that we're trying to do for over the next year. And we both got the Crux Terminatus box. She has Raven Guard and I have Dark Angels, which means we are painting them in black and tan. I feel like... No, my guys are tan.
Oh, I guess the
Deathwing. Yeah, Deathwing. I think we could do it in a week. I think we could do it in a week.
Probably, yeah, if we...
a week challenge.
Yeah, have like a certain amount of models you get done a day or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, yeah. If you enjoyed today's challenge and you want to see more challenges like it, or you want to see more videos from us, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let us know what other future challenge video type things you want to see. And my hair is getting in my eyeballs. But other than that,
see ya.